this is trickier to talk and juggle than I thought. Okay. I'm Jen Agans. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Recreation, Park, and Tourism Management at the Pennsylvania State University. Oh yeah, and I can juggle. I started juggling in middle school. There was actually a program as part of physical education in my school where we learned circus arts like juggling and tight wire walking. And then in 7th and 8th grade, we had the opportunity to put on a show for our community. And I fell in love with it.
How did you get into teaching?
Oops.
How did you get into teaching?
That's gonna be way harder going into 4. I started teaching circus arts also in high school, I think. The circus group that I was part of, which is called the Flying Gravity Circus in New Hampshire, they often do performances for the public as well as workshops. And so as part of performing, we also learned how to teach. And then I started working at a summer camp teaching circus arts as well. People could come and watch us perform and then also learn how to do the tricks that we were doing in our shows.
What brought you to Penn State?
I came to Penn State because my research is on the benefits of physical activity and recreation for young people. So I was in a department of human development and family studies, and coming to Penn State gave me the opportunity to join the Department of Recreation, Park, and Tourism Management, where I could apply my work in youth development to recreation settings.
What you're doing right now is so cool.
This is one of my favorite tricks. It's called Mill's Mess, and it's the hardest trick to teach, but then once you can do it, it's not that hard.
That looks so cool. What connection is there between recreation and education?
So many connections between recreation and education. I think anyone who has, for example, played a high school sport, you know how much you learned in that activity, social and emotional skills, as well as the physical skills, as well as depending on the activity. Juggling, for example, involves a lot of physics and math. So it's possible to literally apply education to your recreation context, but recreation also gives us opportunities to learn about the world in unstructured ways and to learn about how to work with other people, which are really essential parts of education as well. So my research is about youth development in recreation settings. So, what goes right for kids when they're doing things outside of school, things like sports and summer camps and clubs, as if there's like one activity that's better than other activities and everybody should do, a team sport because it's so good for you. And one of the things that's starting to emerge from my research is that it's less about one activity being good for everyone and more about everyone being able to find an activity that works for them at that particular stage in their life. Maybe later in your life, you start playing pickleball. Like, there are so many different recreational activities that people can do, and they all have different features and different people that you do them with. So what I'm really interested right now in is the fit between the person and their activity. How do you find something that you love and that gets you to love being active? Yeah, you want to see some more stuff?
Sure.
One thing I didn't say was I can spin these also, which is like, like this kind of thing.
Oh.
Well, as you can hear in the title of the department, there's a lot going on in Recreation, Park, and Tourism Management. Most of our students join our department because they're passionate about making the world a better place and helping people enjoy their lives, and we do that in so many different ways. I think one of the misconceptions about it is just like people don't know about it enough to even have a misconception. They don't know it exists. We're what's called a discovery major at Penn State, so a lot of students come here and don't know that RPTM, Recreation, Park, and Tourism Management, is an option. And then they'll take one of our classes and be like, oh wait, this is exactly what I want to do. So we have a lot of really passionate students and a lot of really passionate faculty, which makes it an awesome department to be part of. One thing I'd like to add is that you see me juggling and talking about Department of Recreation, Park, and Tourism Management. You don't have to juggle to be part of RPTM. I'm teaching my colleagues to juggle, but this is a department for anyone who enjoys any kind of recreation and who wants to bring more of that enjoyment to other people and make the world a happier place through recreation. Whether or not juggling is for you, I hope you'll come and see what's going on in the Department of Recreation, Park, and Tourism Management. Do you want to learn? Well, now I feel, now there's a challenge. Now there's a challenge. I think you should try it.